What is up, guys? We're back with another show here on TEKNOBLAST Gaming. And it seems I'm by myself tonight. I don't have Sick. I don't have the realist. I don't have Kieran, but supposedly Kieran's coming on board in about 20-30 minutes or so. But Sick is usually the first one that jumps in and says, "What's up?" But not tonight. I don't know. They probably got busy with something. That happens. It's okay. But I'll do my best here. And oh, wow. Sick saying he's on his way. And see what I can do so far by myself. Because I'm not very good by myself. I sometimes run out of things to talk about. There's no scripting here, man. It's like I just go whatever I can think of. And sometimes I could just blabber on and, just blabber on it and talk a lot of smack, and that's it. So, not the Game Awards, but Gamescom has been going on this week. I saw the replay because I was doing something else. I couldn't watch it live, but I do not. I prefer to watch it afterwards because one, I don't like the talking part. A lot of technical crap. A lot of, hey, this is how long we worked on this project, and this is our passion project, and so on and so forth. I'm not down. I do not care about all that. And I know, the developers got to get the recognition and all that jazz. But for me, I don't give a shit. Just give me the game. And if it's good, I'll buy it, play it, or subscribe to Game Pass and play it through that way. So for me, it's about give me the trailers. When's the release date? Am I interested? I'll put it in my wish list. That's it. The whole talking about, everybody put their hearts in. Everybody put hours in. That everybody, what do you call it?
There you are.
Sacrificed their time to. It's just, I don't like that. What I'm getting, what's up, Sick? So what I'm getting at is about the first night of Gamescom. So, but we can get into it now that you're here. We can delay that a bit. What happened, man? What are you doing? You eating a steak?
I was eating some chili, actually.
Does it have beans?
Yeah, but not a lot of beans. Not a lot of beans, and they're kind of like mashed up and stuff too. It's like those like whole hard ass beans. Pause.
This beaner doesn't like beans. No. No. So remember last week? The last couple of weeks I've been telling you guys I've been playing Terminator Resistance for a good while now because I got it for really cheap. So now they're talking about John Connor. So now there's some messages. You know how sometimes they put paper on a desk or something. You're supposed to look for these notes that are laying around. So there's some notes going around, laying around in certain sections of the game. And there was a few from John Connor, like, hey, this is what's going on. We need you to guys, team up and let's beat the Terminators and stuff like that. So, and it's all coming directly from John Connor. So that's a good tie-in to like what's really going on in the universe of Terminator.
Cool. Okay, so it's fine. Starting to tie in with the franchise that stuff you already know as a movie watcher.
And then they're learning that these Terminators started to infiltrate the human race. The first Terminator shows up with full-on human skin, like the Terminator that we know, that looks human, right?
Yeah, that's what they say in the movies. Eventually, at first they had like rubber, skin or whatever. Then they got flesh, and then it was a problem. Then they started being in their habitats.
So now they run into that. So that was kind of cool to see them reacting to like, hey, who's this guy? And then they shoot him, he falls down, but he gets right back up. Like, how can he not just like die? And it turns out to be the Terminator, the robots.
Oh no.
But it still plays like a 360. Like I told you the other day. It still plays like a 360.
Of course it does.
But
no originality.
No. Did you score anything during these Xbox 25 with these Xbox 25 products?
Oh, not at all. I didn't score anything.
You already
know I won. I didn't even try. You know, I got that controller. It comes Tuesday, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my controller comes on Tuesday. The 8-bit dope controller. So
8-bit dope.
Yeah, so that's what I've been waiting on.
Yeah.
So that green controller looks really cool, but I have enough controllers already. That's the thing about it.
I was not going to buy it.
I can't believe, but you didn't just buy one. You bought two. You have a problem, bro.
So I wasn't planning to. And I tell you this, I received the email during work, right? I received it like, hey, would you like to pre-order the controller? And I'm like, you know what? Sure. Right. I click on the link and it said sold out. And that was it. That was the end of the story. I'm like, okay, cool. Sold out. Didn't think nothing of it. Right. Came home, got on my computer, doing some things, and I saw that email again. Well, I didn't delete it. It's still there. And I go, let me try it. And it was there. It was there. Yeah, it was like, it was available to purchase. Like, would you like to put this in your shopping cart? And I'm like, sure. And so I did. And then, you know, you go through the motions of like, how do you want to pay your shipping address and all that jazz, right? And I have an option. As I was going to pay, it says, would you like to use your credit card on file or use your Xbox points?
Microsoft points, yeah.
And I go, and see, I got 2 sets of Microsoft points, right? Not 2 accounts, but it's 2 sets tied to the same account. And I'll tell you how that works out. And so I have like $200 and something worth of points.
Oh, from back in the day when you used to do the shenanigans.
No, not even that. So I have $200 and something worth of points, right? And so the store says, would you like to use some points? You're only going to use like $87 or whatever after, you know, the taxes and all that. And I go, for a second there, I thought about it. I was like, you know what the hell? I've been banking on these points for the longest time. So sure, go ahead. Right. And it's just too bad. You cannot order more than one on the same order. You have to go through it twice.
How'd you get 2?
So I went back and like ordered again, right? Just back-to-back orders, right? And it said, how would you like to pay? Credit card or points? You still have points left. I'm like, do I want to use this much? Pretty much $160 for two controllers. You know what? Fuck it. Do it. Right? And I did. Right? So where did these points come from? So I have my daily points that I get from playing on Xbox, doing searches, things of that everybody knows what to do, right? Which is something that you do too, correct? I mean, I think you do it, right? Your daily stuff.
It's all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you do that still, right? To gain points.
That's what you do. Yeah. Every day.
Okay.
Every day. Yeah.
And so I have those points, right? And I've used them for Game Pass mainly, right? And so
Me too.
the 200 and something that I have on the side is when I signed up for the Xbox credit card. And but they don't tie in together to your Xbox account. They're completely separate, right? But so I have the Xbox credit card and they gave you like so many thousands of points when you signed up, right? But I never used them. They just kept racking up and I use that credit card all the time. So I just kept racking up points all the time, right? And so, and they don't expire. You just keep banking them. So that credit card, I have that on file on my Microsoft account to pay for all my service, Microsoft Office, Xbox if I have to, any Xbox purchases, because if you use that Xbox credit card on a Microsoft website, such as the Xbox Store, you get like 5 times or 10 times the points because you're using it with their merchant, right?
So you've been using that card all the time, so you've been stacking up.
Yeah,
points.
I've been stacking it up,
and I don't green like it's seaweed and cabbage. God damn,
it just keeps stacking up, and I don't even pay mind to it. I just like, okay, out of sight, out of mind. The only one I see every day is my Xbox profile one, right? Mm-hmm. And so when I order these controllers, and it was the moment to pay, that's when it detects it, like it knows what credit card you're using, so it says, hey, if you pay with your Xbox account, which I usually do, you're going to earn X amount of points because you're using the Xbox credit card. Right. And they're like, oh, but you have the option of using the points that you already have. Do you want to use them? You just flip the switch. I was like, yeah, sure. And they just they just take it out of my points. And that's how I was able to get 2 of them with that at no cost.
With no cost.
Wow.
Absolute
cost.
cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute cinema.
And I still have like $25 worth of points left.
Wow. So I stack my points. Lately, I've been using them, for buying games like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I stack up the points. You saw that tweet I made about how I saved $30.
Yeah.
About to get another $10 worth of credit. I'll add to that, make it $40. Right. That's what I do. So speaking of Grand Theft Auto, today they dropped that trailer. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either. I didn't even know they did. You're the first telling me.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Oh, well, that's why, because I was at work.
Right. But I also see the PlayStation account. Well, I'd forgotten, so I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
And I was busy. So
it's kind of lame, though. They put it behind Netflix.
I'm sailing the high seas now. It's all over the high seas as you fall. Because I don't have Netflix. I cut that out a while ago.
Yeah.
Last time they increased the price, that was it for me. That and they lost wrestling, which is the reason why I jumped in the first place. That plus the increase the price. Okay, that's it. So anyway, what happened is also I think I seen the PlayStation account on YouTube is streaming it or has it. I don't. Excuse me. Whoa. Anyway, I thought, hey, this is what I thought. Hey, the console accounts will have the video after the fact, and I know the PlayStation account does. But I don't think I've seen it with the Xbox. I think I saw it with the PlayStation account, but the Xbox account I didn't see it. Maybe I just haven't seen it because, like I said, I was busy. Just that's why I'm a little late to the show, so I didn't get to check.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's really there or not. Yeah, it's on the PlayStation account. I see the full thing. No, that's how to that's how to everything. The account how to everything. Here, I'll send you the link.
How to what? Like how to see it?
No. The account is called How to Everything, and it's the whole video. Or it looks like it is.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hold on a second before you even waste your time. Yeah, it's the video.
Oh, that's the video. Extended look.
It's the video. That's Grand Theft Auto.
Hold on.
Let's see. So anyway, put that, I guess, playing in the background or whatever.
As awesome as everybody makes it like seem to be.
We'll soon see.
Oops. Dang it. What did they do here? Like I'm on this Discord channel and somebody was like spamming the channel with like, hey, they leaked the thing. They leaked something like the, and I goes like, what's your hurry to see the game? We know what the game's going to look like. It's going to look like Grand Theft Auto, but
if it was a new Halo or anything else, right? New Halo, but prettier.
It's Grand Theft Auto.
We want to see it,
and it's going to be prettier. That's it.
Well, of course. It's Grand Theft Auto in Florida, right? Yeah. But a lot of people have been trying to hate on it lately now because physical. I don't know why. Like I was saying last week, I don't know why it's the physical media thing. But now all of a sudden they got people being mad.
Man, I can't say it. Needry, thanks for the subscription or subscribe.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, I just got an alert. Man, I like that when that alert goes off. I rarely see it because I don't do much on the. I do this just live like once a week and that's it. So.
Sweet,
but it's fun.
And you drop some videos here and there.
Yeah. I haven't really dropped any much except for that QuakeCon one. Let me share the screen with you. So no, I haven't done it yet. So, all right, I'm just gonna play it, no sound. Let's see, because I don't know if there's music on there or anything that kind of strikes me as always. I hate it.
Oh, you know what you could do also. Don't make it full screen, but just before the full screen button, there's another button. Not that one. That one. Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Whenever you play a video, that always irks me. You don't do that. I don't know why.
Oh, the theater thing?
Yeah. But look, the graphics are way better. The character models are way better. And then I know there's a little cutscene in the thing,
they're not blocky.
Yeah, it's the in-game engine. This is what it's gonna look like in the game all the time. Look, boom, right back into live gameplay.
Yeah, that's nice. It does look, like I said, it looks prettier. Right? Looks pretty. We'll see how it handles when there's action.
Yeah.
Right. This is a scripted trailer, or whatever.
Yeah, scripted in terms of what they were gonna do. So
what they're gonna show, right? So I'm sure it's gonna look perfect, right?
Of course, they're gonna show their best forward.
Slaughterhood Ops. I want that T-shirt.
Yeah,
I want that T-shirt.
Nice. Slaughterhood Ops. You already want the shirt, right? That a character is wearing in the game. This is what I'm saying. Like, and people want to talk shit about Grand Theft Auto because they salty about I don't know.
Usually this is a loading screen. Hey, they're gonna go to an elevator. It's gonna be a loading screen. Now, will it be?
No. Grand Theft Auto doesn't do that for elevators.
No,
even for a while. No, they don't do that. They haven't done that since the PS2 era.
Oh,
you go to a building, yeah. No,
I forget, dude. I once I finish it, I'm done. Like, I don't go.
Oh, but once you want a building, but that could have been a load screen too, right there, right with the elevators. That's common for games.
Yeah,
like
anything going between walls. It's like, yeah, that used to be a loading screen, right? Let me go through this. Let me crawl. Let me crawl under this table. It's a loading screen.
Yeah,
I'm not hating on it. We just
they show you a whole animation to distract you from it.
Yeah, which is good because it does kind of break it, the immersion, you know, that when you're into a game, it does kind of break it when we get that pause of a loading screen and like, come on now, we're at a point we don't need loading screens anymore. Right. So you missed out on the control, or you're not even going to get the controllers, right? Because you're waiting for your other one, and then you're sure not going to get the Xbox, right? Because it's probably like what was the price? US dollars? Do you know? Was it $800?
I think it was 800.
Yeah, no.
I'm not buying that.
And people are already posting it on eBay and stuff for $3,000. What is in mine?
Miserable little pile of secrets.
Yeah,
every gamer knows that line, baby.
$3,000, man. Like, people are $2,500, $3,000. It's like
on eBay already. Wow.
Like, it's like, why do people still buy it and pay those prices? That's the thing. I know people want it. They want it that bad. They didn't get a chance, but really?
Hey man, you bought 2 controllers you don't need. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I pay face value. I didn't pay scalper prices.
This is true.
Have I ever paid scalper prices? I don't think I ever have.
Me neither. I never would do that. I would never do that.
Now I'll overcharge. I'll sell stuff, but I won't overpay. No, I don't need it that bad.
No.
All right. Yeah, I don't need it that bad. That I'm gonna pay $3,000 for a 5-year-old, 6-year-old console. Oh, that guy was his undies walking around. So, no, it looks good, man. I mean, I can't. Yeah, just a little bit that we have here. It looks really good.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we're not even hearing nothing. We don't get context of what's going on, but it looks good graphically.
And that's in the dark too. That's like a low light setting. We'll see how it looks like when it's like nice and bright outside. Daytime setting. Oh, that's awesome. He went right through the wall. That's nuts.
Wow.
So yeah, like I said, that's how I got my.
Look how he's swapping weapons is pretty quick. I like the animations are better.
Oh yeah. And that's how I got my 2 controllers, man. I got those points, got them racked up and everything. I said, you know what? I'll get 2. And that's what I did with. I did that with the Forza 5 controller, the one that's really colorful. I bought one, kept it boxed up, and then I bought another one to use, which is a great, like, comfortable controller if you ever use the Forza 5 one.
All the Xbox controllers feel the same as far as I know. So
yeah, I mean, everything's the same as in functionality and everything. But like I said, the Forza one has that extra padding underneath, like you're holding a steering wheel, right? High quality, like, made steering wheel, and it's all soft underneath and everything. So it's nice. What I
do not click off the page because the video has already been taken down by request by Take Two.
What?
Yeah, so don't click off the video because I use that same link to open it up for myself.
So this one right here that I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Take Two's taking them down, bro.
Wait, why? I thought you said they played it already to public.
On Netflix. Yeah, they did.
Oh, so.
Wow, they're really trying to enforce it to be on Netflix only. Wow, they really. I thought after it was on Netflix, it would be all over YouTube and everything, and it probably will still. But wow, if you try to rewind or anything, it's probably going to knock you off.
Yeah,
it's cached right now on the server that you're connected to.
Yeah,
but if you click on anything to rewind or fast forward, that's it. So if you want to cut the feed,
like, after the show, I better download it because
it'll be too late. The episode.
Because they can flag this.
Yeah, they probably will. Now I think about it. I didn't realize they were going to do this.
What, take it down?
Yeah, I thought after it was posted on Netflix and anybody had seen it for a while, like a couple of minutes, then they would have been on YouTube and everything afterwards. I figured that's what was going to happen.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. So, well, you know what? We should put out a tweet. It's like, you can still see it. I'm still streaming it.
It's too late now. That link is dead, basically.
Yeah, but you can watch it during now because you still have 20 minutes of this to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I follow you.
Yeah,
that's crazy though. I can't believe they did that. I really thought, after it was on Netflix, then everywhere. I thought it was going to be everywhere afterwards. And eventually, I feel it will. But Netflix has a little exclusivity here. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, no! What is that? Is that an ad? What is this? Crap!
Whoa.
There it is.
What?
I played that ad too long because I'm gonna get struck for that.
Oh, right. You don't have YouTube Premium. No, I don't know how you live. I don't know how you live. I don't know how you live.
I live on the edge, man. You know that. It looks good. Look at it, like I was talking about. Look at the daytime.
The lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, daytime. Ray traced, maybe. Who knows? On PC, it will be. On the next gen consoles, it will be. On Helix, it'll be ray traced. You know that. They'll do all these updates and stuff to it, like they did last time.
Yeah.
First, it was on 360 and PS3. Then it came to Xbox One and PS4, and they updated it then. And then, last year or the year before, we finally got the ray tracing and shit on the Series consoles and PS5. That's when it went 60 frames.
Yeah.
And 4K, because that's how old the game is. They didn't have to do no upscaling or nothing. It was.
Okay, so we were discussing. Man, I sound weird. We were discussing the other day about those disc to physical or physical to digital. Right. And I think, was it you or Kieran to explain it? So my question was this: if I put my disc in the console and it says, do you want to download your digital version? I said, yes. Okay. So now your disc, your account has claimed the digital version of that game. Right. So now I don't have to put the disc in. Am I right on that? Hello? I don't hear you. Man. Did I hit something? I don't hear you. Huh. I don't know what happened. Anyways, so we got GTA streaming, and supposedly this link is no good anymore, but it's cash, and I'm able to play, or we're still continuing to play this. And I don't know how much longer. I wonder if it catches up where it buffers, or if it has it completely buffered where we can see the trailer. So we'll see. Let's see. Yeah. Let me do something else here real quick. Oh, gosh dang it. Where's sick? All right, let's see. Sorry, guys. Just give me a second here. Things happen here. All right. So yeah, supposedly this link is down. I do not want to close it, because once I close it, it is dead. And I would say I'll probably get flagged later on, because I'm actually streaming it. Right? I guess we're not supposed to show it yet. But you know us, we don't care. We're gonna do what we're gonna do here. So no, I mean GTA looks good, man. What they're showing here looks amazing. Not pixelated, not blocky. Looks it just looks good. Looks good. So we'll see how this goes. How many more minutes we got here? There's still about 12 minutes left, 13 minutes left for this trailer to end. Either way, will I get it day one? No, I usually don't get games day one these days. It's only specific games, especially multiplayer. If it's Battlefield, I'll get it. If there was a new Titanfall, I will get it for day one. Starfield, I bought the premium. I have Game Pass. I just bought the $30 upgrade so I can get the early access to the game. So what else did I get? I bought Diablo. I think Diablo, I got it before it landed in Game Pass, because I'm a fan of Diablo. And that's it. So all these games that people get hyped up a lot for, I usually do not buy them. I rarely buy, like I said, day one games. As much as I want to play them, there are so many games right now with Game Pass, and even games I purchase outright, that my backlog is never ending.
Oh,
what's up, dude?
Sorry about that. I'm back. Connection dropped.
Oh.
But anyway, it's still playing for you. But yeah, like I'm saying, if you do anything, that you ain't getting back.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm not clicking anything. What I was asking before you got dropped off, and a little continuation from the other day about the physical disc to digital. So my question, and I'll kind of throw this scenario: if I put my disc in my console, it prompts me, "Do you want to download or claim the digital version?" I said, "Sure, go ahead." I download it. Now I can play the game without the disc. Correct or not correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So my next concern or question or concern, whatever you want to call it, is that if I take the disc and I go to your house and you get the same prompt, what's going to happen there?
So what I think, this is what I've been saying the whole time. I feel, and I think I'm correct, because everything about the theory I made about how it works, from my experiences, just rocking. Excuse me.
Hold on. Let me close my door. All right, go ahead.
As you can tell, I'm developing a bit of a cough here. But anyway,
poor baby.
So, yeah. Anyway, so just from being being a lifelong Xbox user, since Xbox was out and all that, I know how they do stuff, right? How they usually do stuff. And I already had theorized what happened behind the scenes, and it come to find out, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I'm 100% correct. Basically, what I thought was happening is what's happening. So every disc has like a serial number on it.
A unique key,
right?
Pretty much.
A unique key. So if we both have Halo 5, right? My copy and your copy each have a different key on it.
Okay.
Or serial number or whatever the hell they're using, right?
Understood.
Whatever they call it. Some kind of ID flag that the system can read, right? And this goes back to when they were going to do the DRM thing.
Yep.
That's where that code comes from. That's why it's only Xbox One and Series X games and not 360 and OG Xbox games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is they read that key, they're good. But they do it when you're online, when the system is connected online. That's when they flag it.
Okay.
On their side and your side. So it's probably a 30-day check once every 30 days.
Yeah.
Even when you copy it into your system, but the system has to go online to validate that nobody else ran your disk. Because if you come into my house with the disk in your example, after you've already installed it in yours, right?
Yep.
When I put in my system, it has to go online. Otherwise, the copy won't go through. Right? Because it needs to go online to tell them, hey, it's on my system now, on the serial number of my system with the serial number of your game. Okay, associate me in that game and unassociate you in that game.
So it's just gonna you're gonna take ownership of my digital game.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what they say, the phrase, ownership is 9/10 of the law. Right? Or wait, I don't think it's ownership, it's a different word, actually, I think. Anyway, but you know what I mean. A possession is 9/10 of the law, or whatever like that, right? Because I have the disc, I'm the one with the rights to it. Okay. So it's just like that PlayStation commercial from way back when they tried to screw over Xbox. Yeah. How do you trade a game? Boom. Oh, thank you. That's what you do. Yeah. That's what you do. And behind the scenes, it knows that because you have to do it online. You have to be online when you do it. That's when they change the record. Yeah. If you're offline, you can't copy the game. Can you run the disc then? Maybe. But you have to be offline.
I would say you can still run the game because how can you disable a disc?
No, you can still run it, but you would have to stay offline. See, the only way to opt out of the system is to stay offline. How can you do that forever? Yeah. And you still have to physically own the disc. Right? Because even if I keep my system offline and I borrow your disc and I run the game, I can only run the game for as long as I have the disc. Yeah. So all of those physical media guys who don't like this whole online thing or whatever, blah, 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 my physical media, blah, 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 nothing changed for you either. Yeah. Nothing changes for you either. Like, if you want to stay offline, never get no patches or updates, whatever, and your system gets way out of date, that's on you, but at least technically your game should work. Right? So it's all good for everybody. Like, everybody benefits. Like, there's no downside. And if a game that you bought on disc, like I saw some game that the digital version is on sale for like $40, but you can get the disc for like $10, $15, whatever. Right, yeah. Dirt cheap. And the game is play anywhere. But like, some people don't know that. They buy the disc. They could buy the digital version, right? And pay $40, or buy the disc and still get the digital version for $10. And the play anywhere and everything like that too, if the game is play anywhere. Yeah. So let's try Recore, for example. That game is play anywhere. You could buy the disc for $10. Maybe it's online for $40 on the Xbox store, let's say. I'm giving an example. I don't know the price of Recore. I'm just giving an example of a game that I believe is play anywhere. I believe that game is play anywhere, right? So yeah, you do that, and there you go, right? So the game, you can play anywhere. So that means now you have access to the PC version because you got the disc for $10. And once you do it, imagine you destroy the disc immediately after. Yeah. You're associated with your account. That would not be good because probably every 30 days it needs to re-verify. Right? Because if they don't, that means anybody who loves to stay offline all the time only and never do nothing else, right? Just be offline all day.
Yeah.
And never connect their system. That would be the only way. And I think they closed that loophole where with the 30-day check. Because otherwise, I could have the disc, right? Register with my system, never have to use it again, and I stay online with it all the time. But even if my system is online, if I lend it to you and your Xbox is always offline, like you broke the Ethernet on purpose and the Wi-Fi was never configured, so it can never connect to the internet ever without your knowledge, right? How would you be able to run the disc and play the game? You can, but you won't get no updates or whatever. But so that would be 2 copies of the game. So they close that loophole by making the 30-day check. Once every 30 days, you've got to check. That's all. That's not bad.
No.
But guess what? This is the same DRM from 2013. Ain't shit changed.
Oh, the one that everybody was against and now everybody's excited for?
It's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
Yes. They
didn't do anything different.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
And I remember that because I said this story before. When they announced the Xbox One and the games were going to be available at launch, I went straight to GameStop. And I think it's because I had gift cards and stuff like that. I forgot what I had. So I went straight to gift. I went like after the show. I went straight to GameStop.
Ew,
and I said, "Hey, sounds like we can pre-order Xbox One." It's like, "Oh yeah." It's like, okay. And I said, "I want this." And I was like, "And I want to pick up 2 games." And it was Forza at the time. What is it? Forza 5, maybe? I think. And then
5. It was 5 for the time.
Forza 5, and then it was one other game. I forgot what it was. So it was 2 games, physical games, right?
Okay.
Because the idea was back then, like it is today.
Probably Battlefield. Knowing
you purchase the physical game, you pop it in, it downloads the game or installs the game to your hard drive.
Install the games from the disc, and then it gets updates for online.
Right, and it gets updates, and now you don't have to put the disc in anymore, right?
Right.
They had whatever system. Now, whether they poorly explain it how it works, I kind of understood how it's going to go, and I was like all happy about it. So I was like, oh, I'll get my 2 physical games, and I don't have to pop it in the drive anymore. So I was like, it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
Well, of course, everybody started throwing a fit and start bitching about everything, and they ruined it, and they backtracked and say, no, we're not going to do it. Right?
The next day,
we're not going to do it. So they backtracked and like reversed it. And now it's going to be like you need the disc in your drive. And then a whole drama happened with GameStop and me because I was trying to cancel the games, and the stupid manager was like, "No, you need to keep your pre-orders with the game so you can pre-order your console." I'm like, when was that a thing where if I want a console, I have to pre-order games?
The guy could just be lying to.
It was. So I called a corporate, and I got the regional manager on the line, and I'm like, dude, I go to this one. I'm here local. GameStop's local to me, right? Like corporate, because it's not that far from where I live.
Okay.
And I go, hey, your guy William at this location, GameStop.
You snitched on him.
Yeah. I was like, this is what he's telling me. You tell me, what's the policy? Do I have to order 2 games or like whatever number of games to be able to pre-order the Xbox One console? And they're like, no, that's not our policy.
No, only if it's a bundle. Only if it was a bundle that you paid for.
And these were individuals. These were individual products. They weren't bundled.
Yeah, the bundle usually happens like a couple days later after.
Yeah.
Like the first batch is gone.
Exactly.
And they start doing bundles.
So the guy had to call the store to set it straight. And then the next day I went back and I got my refund on the 2 games.
Nice. That guy was probably all mad too.
Probably. I'm like,
you guys be lying. You guys lie about that shit to keep the commission.
I was like, so why did managers do that? Because people are going to talk these days.
Money. That's why.
People are going to talk.
Some people are stupid.
Yeah. And so
problem with it.
It was funny, dude. I got a call back
and we'll go check and do what you did, right?
Yeah.
They won't.
And this all happened all in one day, dude. I contacted the GameStop corporate. The regional guy called me up. I told him what happened. He's like, no, that is incorrect. It's like, you're not required to buy a game just to order a console. Like, you could buy the console by itself. It's like, well, that's what I want to do now. I don't want the games. And he's like, yeah, go ahead and go back. And if they give you any trouble, tell them I said so. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's how it went down when I ordered that. Dude, this guy's being brutal with the girl, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's almost over.
That's it. Now they're fishing.
No, it looks good, dude. This game looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's gonna now it's just whether the performance can keep up.
Right.
How good would it be on the consoles? What does it take on the PCs
for 30 frames? This is 30 frames because I don't see the video.
Wait, is this on PC too or no?
Not day one.
Okay. So right now they're just focused on the console. So
yeah. What the dog feel? What?
Nice. I'm just gonna pause it. I'm not gonna close it. I wonder if I can rewind it. Let's see. Yeah.
It's done?
No, it's done, but I rewind it.
And it's still playing for you?
Still playing for me. So if you open it on your end, does it open or does it just say?
I tried to. That's what I'm telling you. It instantly gave me a thing. Oh, Take-Two has taken it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. It already said that.
No, it's still playing. It must be cached then.
Yeah, it's cached locally in the system. That's what's going on.
That is nuts.
Crazy, huh? That's how they do. That's how they do. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 looking cool.
Fucking Netflix.
I don't like the fact
they don't make enough money already. You know?
Yeah.
Like they don't make enough money already. Bunch of jerks.
Yeah.
So Gamescom, man. Dude, I thought the show was lame.
No, I mean, it wasn't what the kind of show I thought it was going to be either, where it was going to be somebody on stage from Xbox and blah, blah, blah. But we saw great games. You know, we got the digital thing finally announced. Now I finally have to plug in my Xbox, right?
But you got the S though, don't you? Or you got the X also?
No, I have the X. I was the X.
Okay.
Why would I have the S? What? Me? Bro, come on, Mr. 4K TV, OLED, all that kind of wild stuff. You know me. Why would I have the S? But yeah. So they showed a lot of games though. They broke them down. What's his name looks way better now. The one that took place Fable.
Yes.
Looks way better now.
Fable looked good.
Fable looks good.
It looked really good. I like the movement mechanics. I mean, it just has Witcher 3 all over it, right?
Yes.
Which is not a bad thing.
Not at all.
No, it's not a bad thing. And
not at all.
And if everybody wants to be like, well, he looks like Witcher. I was like, so that's a compliment.
Yep.
Because it's gonna be those idiots out there going to complain like, well, they just copy what Witcher has. I'm like,
speaking of Witcher
3
getting that update
and a DLC.
That update where they're remastering it and it's free.
Yeah, I have it. So I don't have that. I don't think I got that. I don't have the update yet because I don't have it downloaded on my system. But I do own the digital version, so I'm sure. Is it supposed to be ready already, or is it later?
What?
The update.
The update? I don't know. I think it comes out. I don't think it's out yet.
Okay, so yeah. So if I download it now, it'll just be to whatever it is at today's state.
Yeah.
And then whenever.
I don't think it's ready for that yet.
Smell, dude. Is something burning in here or what?
Well,
I don't know. Maybe somebody's
good.
I don't know. Maybe wife is cooking something. I don't know, for the kids.
Oh, burning.
Probably. No, yeah. Witcher is awesome. Witcher is awesome the way it is now. And imagine how it's gonna look when the update comes out. And they put another DLC, is that right? Did I read that right?
Witcher? Yeah, another DLC.
Another DLC. Right. After all these years, DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Do I really want to replay it again?
Cool, huh?
do I really want to replay it a third time?
You know you want, huh? Now, should you, is what you're saying. Only just continue the DLC from where it is.
I know.
Just play the DLC only.
I know.
That's all you need to play.
I know. Stop trying to talk me into it.
I'm not trying to talk you into it. I'm just saying. It's no.
Where's Realist, man?
I don't know. I called him. He didn't answer.
Oh, he must be asleep. Battery's dead. Must be a softball or something.
Oh no. That's oh well. He could be. Yeah, he probably had softball.
No, Kieran said he was like at some practice.
Yeah, he'll be a little late. So Kieran will be coming on, folks. But
yeah, there was a few games that, like some that we've seen before, and then what was the ones? Let's see what I added here. God, my backlog list of wish lists and everything is so long now. Let's see what I got. Wish list. So there's. Well, those are just the regular ones. Okay, so Beast Reincarnation came out. It's on Game Pass. I still need.
That's already out.
God, I got too many, dude. Then Plague is coming out. Now today, right?
Yeah, and Plague is looking. It performs better on Xbox than it does PS5 Pro by like 20%.
So Plague is out today.
Yep.
And then Dawnwalker comes out next week.
Yep.
Damn. Omnimusha, Way of the Sound, Sword.
They got an updated demo. They added more to the demo.
Next week also.
More content. But the demo has more stuff now. And the game is out next week.
Valor Morris and Control on the same day. Dude. This fall is stacked.
Yes.
Or whatever. Is it summer still? It's summer.
Well,
September.
It's still technically summer, but
September, October, and then November with GTA is stacked. I only see one for December, and that's that Path of Exile. It is.
Oh, Path of Exile is another thing. The 1.0, I think, is finally.
Yeah, the 1.0.
Done.
That is stacked. And spring is nothing. It's like no joke either. You got September. I'm interested in this one. Tank Rat. I think that's a PS5 game. And you got Fable, then Metro, and then two for me. I don't know about you, but Mariachi Legends.
That actually looked good. Yeah.
So and then Exodus in
Exodus.
April. Yep. After that, I don't have anything after that. I don't know what's.
That's a lot of games right there to care about.
That's a lot of freaking games. Yes, that's one.
I told you it was a great show.
Let me take a count. 14 games that between pretty much today all the way to April. That's a lot of freaking games that I can't play because I don't buy day ones anymore. I wait until I'm ready to play them. And those are the ones that will play today's releasing, and then everything else comes out till April, like all between now and April. The ones I have on my wish list that are out that I want to play, but I haven't got to yet, is Star Trek Resurgence, which I think has been delisted. The Indiana Jones DLC, Chronos, Demon Ex Machina, Borderlands, I'm on the fence with. Dying Light, fence with also. Silent Hill F, I want to play. Terminator 2D, I want.
Wait, that's already out, I thought.
Yakuza Kiwami 3, I want to play. Resident Evil.
Stranger in Heaven, they showed more of that.
Yep.
You're interested in that?
Resident Evil Requiem, I want it. Crimson Desert, I want it. Pragmata, Directive 820, and Beast of Reincarnation. Dude, I'm never gonna get to these.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now, on my backlog that I am planning to play. I still have Stalker 2, I haven't finished. Immortals of Avium, because it's in Game Pass. Terminator Resistance, which I'm playing now. And when I'm done with Terminator, I'm gonna bounce between Immortals and Stalker again. And then I got that Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. to play.
One moment.
And replaced. Oh my gosh. So many. So. Oh no, the guy's gonna fall. No. Don't let him fall. Oh man. So, man, that lady's about to bust some heads with hammers. Oh, I wonder if you're gonna have a first person. You're gonna have a first person view.
Now I'm working a double. Fantastic.
What? You going in?
Yep.
Right now?
They just called me in. No. Well, I'm about to leave in a little bit. So I was doing the night shift, which I do the night shift, but then now we're doing a double.
So your usual schedule will be what to what?
Usually midnight to 8.
And then you're gonna go from 8 to 5?
4.
4?
8 to 4. Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna be
the double.
How's that? Is it tough?
I do it all the time.
Yeah, right?
I do it often. I've been stacking this dough. I've been stacking this green like it's seaweed and cabbage, baby. I've been making this money. This is how I've been making money. I've been, overtime season. It's here.
Are you salary or like you hourly?
I'm hourly.
Okay. But I don't know how hospitals work or anything. They have.
Yeah, it's hourly. But that's why you heard the phone ring and I said, hang on a second, I gotta answer a call. That was my boss asking me if I could do another shift. So basically I'm doing a double now.
Well, no wonder our hospital bills are high, man. They're paying you guys overtime and all that crap.
Oh.
If you guys were salary, all our bills would be lower, man.
No.
You're like shut up.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Shut up.
No,
shut up.
Luckily, I do get. No, we don't get, because I'm salary. So no matter how many hours I work, under 40 hours, I still get paid 40 hours. But with this company, I do get supplement pay. So if I work anything over 40 hours, then I don't get time and a half. I think I just get my regular hourly rate. If you break down my salary,
you get robbed. So you don't want to get robbed.
Huh? Oh no! I report overtime. Like I don't put that much every month.
No, but you're not getting time and a half though.
I'm not
getting
getting
regular time.
But it's money.
No. Think about it. No. Think about it. If you split up, okay, you have salary, so you get a set amount, but it's for 40 hours. If you do the math, your hourly is whatever the rate is.
Yes.
Now, when you do overtime, you don't even get that rate times 1.5. You just get the rate. You're getting robbed.
I know I'm getting robbed. But that's
it's not just money.
That's 3 hours of more money that I had before.
But it's still less than you should be getting.
Yes, but the way the laws are written for salary, you can't get paid hour and a half.
Okay,
that's how it is. And this is the first company I ever worked for that allowed for overtime. Not extra pay. They call it supplement pay.
That's BS.
They don't call it. They don't call it.
See, he's telling you it's BS. You're not getting your time and a half, bro. What are you talking about?
It's not even the right use of the word supplement.
Yeah.
Well, it's whatever they want to call it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get it, but it's overtime. I mean, I get it. I've worked for heavy corporations.
Hey, I've worked for other companies where I worked more than 40 hours and I got nothing extra out of it.
Oh, yeah. It's called salary. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, if I work 3 hours extra a month on a weekend, that's an extra few bucks there.
Yeah.
And even if I work 30 minutes, I don't report there. It's like, I round it up. It's like, it's going to be a minimum of an hour. If I do 30 minutes, 35 minutes, like it's going to be rounded up. they're gonna do like half an hour.
Yeah, I'd rather the way I am because I've
used to hate
been
doing
salary
time
before when I worked
sheets.
at because I've worked salary before when I worked at American Airlines, and if I was doing overtime, bro, I got my time. I got time and a half for that shit. I don't know. What, they're robbing you, bro. That's what I.
So they wanted us to do timesheets when I was moved to salary, and I kept like not doing it. Like, you got to ox in. No, I don't. Like,
there was one place I worked at, and it was
drove me crazy.
It was the worst. I never worked for a company like this because it was a bankruptcy firm, and their billing model is the same as a lawyer. It's by the 10th of the hour. Right? So I never understood that. Like until when I started working for this bankruptcy firm, I never worked for a company like that. I worked for IT. I get paid by the company, and that was it. I never turned in timesheets. The only time I had to turn in something is when I had time off or sick time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's all I had to do. And all my jobs.
When I used to do contract work, I used to do timesheets all the time.
So when I worked for a bankruptcy firm, they're like, if you're working on client work, you have to bill for it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, we have to bill the client. It's like, for what? This is like for everybody though, like for all clients, not just one. That's my mentality, right? It's like if I'm working on a report, even though this one client said this is what they want to see, but the report's going to be used by multiple clients, to me is like, well, that's just a general modification that the report needs.
When I worked for AIG, it was like that.
And I hated it.
But AIG is a financial firm, so that's what you kind of,
And so
Lynn Diamond, they do.
Oh God, I had a like, not because I was trying to build people. I was like, if you do any work for client requested stuff, you have to build the client. I'm like, really?
What's funny is when you have intro level expenses, like let's use Xbox for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a misnomer that thinks Xbox gets cloud for free. No, they still pay Microsoft for
like intercompany charges.
Yeah, intercompany charges, right? It's still billed. They're still billed. It's like, now granted, they ain't paying what, the outside. I'll put it this way. Xbox isn't paying the same rate for their cloud as PlayStation is paying Amazon for theirs.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's something
not even close.
That's something
but they still are getting billed, right?
Because in my previous job, when I had to set up a report server and this other SQL server for the reports I was developing, they were telling me, it's like, who's going to pay for this? I'm like, what do you mean? We're IT. It's like, it's IT cost, right? And they're like, no. Well, who's this for? And I'm like, well, it's for this division of our company.
Yeah, because
they need the cost code for that. I was like, for what? It's like, this is IT work. They're like, no, somebody has to pay for it. And I was like, yeah, IT. They're like, no, the business has to pay. And I'm like, what?
I mean, IT has its own budget, sure, but they don't want to spend it on this. They want to charge the other company so they get that money back. It's
so
all
that was
operating.
Something I had to get used to understand. I was like, because I was just getting, it's like, dude, it's like, this is like the same company. What are you talking about? They're like, no, it's like,
it's also a form of revenue too.
It's like, so the department has to pay, or the division has to pay.
Yes.
And like, I was like,
because what Xbox pays what Xbox pays Microsoft for their cloud, that's reported in revenue too, Yeah. Like all that's revenue.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I can't keep up with all that. I just want to do my job. I don't care who pays for it.
I'm not paying for it.
Did y'all watch this GTA thing?
We just played it in the background.
It's just a replay now.
No, I'm watching it in the background. I mean, was there any news or something on this game or is it just gameplay they were?
I don't know, because I didn't see it till now. I found a YouTube that had it, but it's already down. So if he was to click off this page, that's it. It's done.
I think this is just cashed in now. So
it's cashed in.
I heard they're doing the wait and the like they did in San Andreas with the eating and
yeah.
And I'm like,
the health thing. Yeah,
I'm not really a fan of that. I wasn't a fan of that with I think what I did, I mean, I just recently completed Grand Theft or San Andreas again, and I think all I did was I just maxed out his bench and then left it alone for the rest of the game, and then went and had burgers every once in a while when it said I was getting hungry. So,
yeah, he sent me this link. They started playing this gameplay. I'm like, cool. And the next thing you know, he comes back and says, "Hey, that link is not working anymore." And I was like, "It's still running on my end."
It's Florida. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks good though. I mean, it really does look good. Compared
Miami
to previous
they got
GTs.
they got the thick thigh model going. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good. Don't uglify it just for the sake of.
They've been spending some time in Miami. I can tell.
Yep.
Cuban food and everything else they have.
Oh yeah, Papi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
did you watch the show, man?
Yeah, we watched it together.
We watched the first 2 days, together. It was pretty good. I was kind of impressed that they gave a lot of time to everybody, which is a little bit different than what I'm used to under the old Phil Spencer leadership. But I like the vibe because, and I was telling Sick this a couple times, it was like the vibe is about it's less serious and more about let's just have fun, which is kind of goes back to maybe the 360 days that I like, where it seemed like in previous presentations it was kind of serious and intense and not as, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. It seemed a little bit more jovial than in years past, and that's not a knock on Phil. It's just, I mean, I'm noticing this.
Different vibe.
Yeah, it's I'm noticing this, and they're doing more third party deals like they used to in the 360 days. I mean, they did IKEA, they've done McDonald's recently.
Yeah, I did see the IKEA thing.
Yeah.
And by the way, that actually is furniture they're doing. It's not just a controller.
I mean, and that blue controller looks cool though. I was like, surprised because like IKEA. No, but they're doing like there's more third party collaboration, which is kind of cool. Which I think this is what I said. I said, and it's not. I'm not dogging Phil Spencer because but you have to take the good and the bad with anybody, right? And I've said this before. I'll say it again. Phil Spencer is a developer first, where Asha is showing that she's a brand builder first.
Yeah.
And I think Xbox needs the brand builder more than they need the developer right now.
Yeah.
That's not to say that, that sooner or later, once the brand is back, that they...
Yeah, they can be right back.
You know what I'm saying? It's obviously you got to stay cutting edge on the developer and all that. But for what I do like what Asha's doing is she's brand building, which people are going to be like, "What's Xbox? They're already a brand." No, they got some rebuilding to do. That's that's the issue with. I mean, if there's one thing I could say that PlayStation overall has that Xbox doesn't, it's not the tech. I don't think their consoles perform better than Xbox. In fact, I think Xbox edges them out. I don't necessarily think their games are better than Xbox. People may argue with that, but I'm like, but PlayStation games are pretty much the same as, third person cinematic. I mean, there really isn't a whole lot of diversity in their games.
No.
There's more diversity on the Xbox. And besides that, Xbox produces more. And it's not even a question. So, but PlayStation has the brand, and that brand is a very powerful thing. And it's bailed them out, and the brand has bailed them out on several times on their business practices, which would sink other businesses. But because the familiarity with the brand, that's the reason why I am just skeptical on the Blackout. I'm like, because I think. Joe guy said, I bet you 90% of people said they're participating in Blackout are just lying on Twitter and they're just actually playing on PSN. I don't believe them. I just literally don't believe them.
No, I don't believe it
because
either.
I don't believe that this is the one issue that's going to change the tide and all that. Because if nothing else did,
you know, if we're gonna go off of Twitter, it's a very minute, like very small number compared to the overall number. Like it's not gonna have any effect.
No, it's just a very loud minority.
Yes,
that is going to complain about anything and everything. And, you know, it's just like, I mean, even the whole Blackout thing is just, the timing of it is silly. And, you know, I understand, and I have some friends that are participating in it, but, and I get it. And some of them are standing on principle, but I will say this. What principle are you doing when you say you're doing a blackout and you purchase Tokon and you've been playing Tokon for 2 weeks and now you're doing a blackout and you're saying you're not playing it, but you're also pre-ordered Wolverine? Like, what message are you really sending Sony that's really going to hurt them or catch their attention?
You're pretty much just taking a break.
Right. It's like you're still giving them money. Like even the people that, you know, well, I'm only going to buy physical games from them in on out. Okay, what message does that send them? Yeah. You're still giving them money.
Like it's a sale for them.
It's still a sale for them. They don't like that's if you want to put economic pressure on somebody, you have to take yourself off of their services. Period. End of story.
Yeah.
You know. And until you know, that's why they're like, well, they're going to respond. I'm like, I don't think they will. I don't even think they should, because if I'm an executive at Sony, I'm not necessarily laughing.
Didn't they put out some letter though?
I don't know. I know Rockstar did with the league, but I don't know if they put out a letter or not. I mean, the fact of the matter is this: it's not going to change anything. And then what's even funny about this week is now it's Xbox's response, right? And now I'm playing Wet Blanket Boy over here because now that they have announced what was rumored for the digital or physical to digital, which I think is great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I wish you could do it with 360 and OG games, but I understand why you can't. Although I do
think they say that already?
Well, it's Xbox One and later because it's because of the DRM codes that's on the disc apparently, which are not on the 360. Which, by the way, what ended up being trashed 15 years ago when Xbox One is now being like, oh, it's a smart idea. Now they can do this. You know,
we were talking about that earlier before. Yeah,
it's like
everybody hated it back then, and then like they're being celebrated now for it.
Yeah, and it's now. Well, I mean, because that's what happens when you're ahead of your time, right?
Yeah.
So, but what I'm seeing, or the trend that I'm seeing, and I'm cautioning people on, and this is me being the wet blanket, is, well, maybe Xbox is gonna have physical and they're gonna support physical on Helix and they're gonna, and I'm like, no, dude. No. I said, I look at it this way. You know, when we were talking, you hear about the soft landing. Usually you hear it with the Fed, right? You hear the term soft landing, like when they talk about interest rates. We're gonna do soft landing to try to get these interest rates down, or interest, inflation down. We're going to do a soft landing. This is Xbox doing a soft landing on removing physical, right?
Yeah.
PlayStation did a hard landing. We're getting rid of discs. 2020 at the end of 2027.
Straight to it.
We just straight ripped up Band-Aid. And by the way, I mean, there's not a right or wrong way of doing it. Sometimes ripping the Band-Aid off and getting it done and over with is fine. Some of the problems that Xbox has had is they're very opaque with what they describe, so people are all constantly guessing what they're going to do, when sometimes it's just better to rip the Band-Aid off and tell them, this is what we're going to do. If you like it, fine. If you don't, we understand.
Yeah, and just be done with it.
Just be done with it. So I'm not upset that PlayStation did what they did. I mean, if you don't want to fiddle fart around and this is the direction and this is what you did, I can understand PlayStation doing what they did. Now, I don't believe that they didn't think that this would be and I think they knew this was going to be the response. They had to know this was going to be the response. So, and if they didn't, then shame on them because, they weren't paying attention. But Xbox is not like I put a tweet this morning. I said, if I had to guess, and it's just a guess, I don't have any inside knowledge. I'm not pretending to be a source that I'm not. If I had to guess, there's not going to be an internal optical drive on Helix. I think they will have an add-on. I think it will be expensive. I think people will bitch about it. Yeah, I mean, or they're going to allow you to be able to use any kind of third-party Blu-ray device, right? Yeah. Or they may have a list of, and the list isn't large anyways. And the reason why I say this is this, because if you're actually paying attention with what Asha is saying, which, by the way, is what I used to do with Phil, which is why I get arguments with a lot of Xbots, because they're like, why you say that? It's not. I said, listen to what Phil says. Yeah. I'm listening to what Asha is saying. Asha is saying, we understand physical is important to you. We want to give you an option. That's not the same thing as we're going to be the champion of physical and Helix. We're going to give you the option that you can play your physical discs. But she also said the biggest challenge for the next generation is keeping costs low. And when, they had Gordon was like, they had a tweet saying that there's discussions going on about the optical drive inside because the problem is the supply of optical drives. And I said, yes, I said this weeks ago. I said, when you break production chains, like PlayStation has decided to do with their Blu-ray, the cost of unit goes up because, let me put it to this way. I'm going to put it in Texas terms. If you live in a town of 2,000 people and you the only AC repairman, you can name your own price.
Yeah.
And you're going to get it. So if you're one or two of these one or two of these manufacturers that are doing optical drives, how is that going to make your console cheaper? It's going to be one of the most expensive components, if not the most. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say that because the RAM is pretty high and everything else. Right. GPU's up there too. But that optical drive is not going to get cheaper. It's going to get more expensive, and it's the same tech. Yep. Older tech, it's going to go up in price. So, if you're telling me that you're trying to keep it affordable, why would you add an optical drive to Helix internally? I don't think you would.
Yeah.
I also don't think that if you do have an option for an optical drive, I don't think you're going to do it for free, which means that they're not going to charge you for that option at cost either. They're going to make money on that. Yeah, they're going to make money on that. They're going to make a margin on that too. So, because what's the point? You're doing a niche item, which is what, and people are like, that's not niche. Yes, it is. It's
it is.
It's niche. They're going to make you pay for it. So I'm like the wet blanket because Xbox guys are holding out hope now. They're like, oh my God, oh shit's going to say physical. And I'm like, guys, you are reading this way wrong. Both PlayStation and Xbox want to end up in the exact same spot.
So answer me this.
No physical.
Why are gamers in general putting games in such a high pedestal about physical games and all that?
That's all they know. That's all they know. These guys, that's all they know. That's why the younger generation.
Movies, TV shows, and music. Where's the fight?
Because that's all they know when it comes to movies. I don't know. They accepted that, right? But with games, it's always that's all they know. And on top of that, more importantly, I feel it's because these people, they've become militant about it. So now they're not trying to hear nothing. But the numbers show that these guys are just a minority. Who gives a fuck what they say? Yeah. They can sit here and loud all they want. Look at this the boycott. Everybody knew the boycott was bullshit because they chose to do it this week when there's no games coming out. Everybody knew what it was immediately.
And by the way, I didn't even think about this. You're doing this during Gamescom, so you're spending most of your time watching videos on video games anyway.
Right,
so it's
for
not like
Gina
you're really
Gillibrand.
losing anything. You're not really losing anything. You're not twiddling
not
your
really
thumbs.
making
You're
a
not,
stand when you're just sitting
No.
down watch. You weren't going to
No.
play anything
No,
anyways.
but it is. That's what the truth is. The truth is nobody's actually doing what they're talking about. So the fuck these guys. All they do is talk online, but in the end, they're buying shit anyway. It's the same ones who were talking shit about Game Pass all day. But they stocked up till next year.
Yeah, and even if they didn't, they're still buying Game Pass. So
they're still buying Game Pass.
they're still buying Game Pass.
It was all lies. So it's the same with this.
That's why I mean. I don't believe anybody on Twitter when they talk like this. Like it's
it just don't matter.
Although I did give credit to my buddy Sick because Clute, who's a Xbox fanboy extreme. He posted.
Ray got him too.
Ray got him too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think I told you that too.
Yeah. You don't want to.
Yeah. So he says, "Man, I just traded in my, 2 years ago I traded in all my Xbox physicals and my Series X." And Sick did the "You are so dumb" tweet. Like
I was looking for the Martin,
and I was telling Sick, I said 2 years, huh? Oh, he did that because he threw a little temper tantrum off of the 2 years. Exactly. It's been 2 years since the 3 games
thing. Yep.
Thing.
Oh, has it?
So that's so he traded all of his stuff in. And now he's saying he's upset because he could take those physicals and move it digitally.
People are so dumb to throw a fit about something like that.
Well, and then you're bragging that you took it to GameStop and you got a fraction of what your stuff is actually worth.
Yeah.
And which, by the way, this is what all of this is. People want, what is this about? This is about control. Yeah, they want to control the secondhand market. They're tired of GameStop making money off of them. That's what all of this is.
That was the same thing from 20. Like people sit there and fight this, and now it's a great move though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the old lady with the hammers smashing on cars. Like, bro,
they need a GTA in Dallas.
And Doc was like, his headline of his new video is like the Grand Theft Auto.
People fighting in parking lots.
Disappointed, but I bet you
what would they call the Cowboy Stadium? Something funny.
They would call it like Boss Hog Bowl or something like that.
Boss Hog Bowl.
No, they would call them the Steers. That's what they would call the Steers.
And the queers.
No, but
I'm leaving in 5 minutes, by the way, folks.
Okay, I mean, this is what all it is. They want to control the secondhand market, which part of me understands. Like, part of me is if you're creating IPs and it's your property, and you got companies making billions of dollars off of secondhand sales, the business side of me understands. Like. Go F yourself. I'm going to try to.
That's why the Japanese made it illegal. And what happened was eventually what they did was they changed the law. So now, the place that sell used games, there's like a system where a portion of the proceeds goes back to the game developers or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. But used games used to be illegal in Japan for many years.
I mean, if you're an aspiring author, you don't really want to see your books in half-price books because you ain't getting shit when they resell them.
Yeah.
So and that's just.
I mean, this could be for any product, though.
I understand that, but one thing I know is the executives, working for FANG companies, executives want to squeeze out as much revenue as possible because there's unsustainable demand from their investors, right? It's not sustainable. I mean, we all know that. That's the reason why, like, you can have a quarterly and you beat all expectations and still lose about $30 in share value because you didn't beat it enough.
You didn't beat the imaginary number that was made up.
Yeah, the imaginary number that they assigned you, that they assigned you.
They assigned it, but you still made more than the
you
previous.
still made more money than you did the previous, yet
Yes.
you lose $30 a share, which eventually goes up in a couple weeks and back to where it was. It's like, it's just, short sellers and all that stuff is stupid. But so they want to squeeze out as much revenue. And, and by the way, I mean, and this is not unique to just PlayStation and Xbox. It's why a lot of companies are why a lot of developers have started their own storefronts, and they've started their own launchers and stuff. And I mean, even
but that's why. But see, all the gamers sit there and they're just whiny about it. But the ones that are whiny about it, once again, are just that vocal minority online. Because push comes to shove, and the numbers show it. When digital is like 90% of the market, fuck out of here. Sit there, complain all you want. This is where it's going. You can sit there and fight the power all you want and waste your energy with that, or be smart about it.
This is a Gen X older millennial problem. Like Z's could care less, and I know Gen Alpha is not even going to know, because they're going to live in the total. They're the first generation that is total digital.
So, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
All right, man.
Your show, fellas.
So I mean, it's
man, how'd they come up with these generation names?
I don't know. I think it's like they started over, right? Because they did X, Y, and we're X. Millennials are really Y, even though they don't use that. And then now they have Z's, but then they're restarting again. So now they're going with the Greek. So they're going Alpha. God, I would hate to be the Beta. Gen Beta. God, that would suck.
Beta.
Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of my grandkids when they're
gonna be like actually beta guys,
Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of my future grandkids. Like, you're Beta. At least my generation has a cool name. We're X.
X. I think that's like the best, dude. Not because I'm in it, but
I mean, you could have There's an argument for the greatest generation.
I mean, for the great, but the naming though.
Yes.
X. Come on.
Baby boomers is kind of stupid.
That's kind of that's.
I know you're a baby boomer.
What I do hate is these young people that use boomer as a insult, but you're not of the boomer generation. Like, not even close. Yeah.
I hate that. Yeah. Like how old do you think I am? I'm not that old. I'm not that old, fool.
Yeah, I guess.
And I have had my share of problems with the boomer generation in the last several years. Like the selfishness. I think they're the most self-centered generation of all time, which is saying a lot because they're the oldest generation pretty much now. So and I've told my mom, I'm like, man, y'all's generation's messed up. I don't know what happened to y'all. Like, y'all believe anything and everything. Like, it's weird. But
as I scroll through TikTok, I always see like something referencing Generation X. Like, these are
no one cares.
50-year-olds that look like 30-year-olds.
Yeah, I mean, we're the forgotten generation, and we like it that way, which is probably true. Yes. I mean, I joke about it. I'm like, we haven't had a Gen X president. We're still in baby boomers and presidents. Like, we still have not had a Gen X president. Well, they're going to skip us. They're going to go straight to the millennial next.
Oh, God. Yeah.
We'll get one, maybe. I mean, we got a VP. And then I'm like, really? That's the one? Okay, never mind. The one we got. It's the one we got.
And he's gonna be like, thanks, guys. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, what was the infamous poll where they pulled the generations and they forgot to put Gen X on there?
Oh, like, did they really?
Yeah, it was. I forgot what it was. What I don't understand is I'm seeing a lot of these videos, like I showed you one the other day, is like these old men trying to pick fights with younger people, and then they get punched in the face, and they're like, "What?" Like, I'm like, "What did you expect? Dude, you're old." Like, no offense, dude, you're 70 and you're trying to pick a fight with someone half your age, dude. I'm 47. I don't want to pick fights with anybody.
Yeah,
like I know my place. I'm 47. I don't need to be. I'm not 27. I'm not 20. I ain't going out in the parking lots and trying picking fights with people. I'm 47. Probably going to get my ass handed to me at 47. Not as young. And I don't. It's one thing. Like, if you're young and you get in a fight, I'm going to knock him out. Me, I'm like, can I just choke him out so I can leave, or choke me out, or
let me just get one good hit. Let me get one good hit.
It's funny because so my son started soccer this week, so there was a soccer game where all the parents got into it, not me, because I don't care. Like one of the Evans's teammates' dad was like, said something, and then a lady across the field shut up. And then he goes, why don't you make me? And so this woman who's like 40 years old, like walking around the field, like gonna do something. And so the ref, who's like 16 years old, gets with the park manager or whatever, and all right, everybody off the field. So they kick all the parents off, right? And I'm walking off, and I'm telling Evan, because it's a chippy game, it's a very physical game. I actually like it. It was a very competitive game, old school game. And my son was playing center mid, and he was center midfielder, and he was actually like, they were upset. They were pushing on him because he was playing physical with him, but he was playing clean. He was playing the way he should play, and they were just frustrated. So he drew like 2 yellow cards on their team because they were like trying to push them, but they're not. My son's like bigger than most people. My youngest son's bigger than most of them, so you're not going to push them very far. But I was telling my son not to react, just stay focused on the game and keep doing what you're doing. And I'm walking off, and this old guy, he's like 60, 70. He goes, hey man, you're not gonna get in there and fight with those guys? I'm like, hell no, I'd rather just go to jail. Just take me to jail. I ain't want to get feel. Take me to jail, bail out. It doesn't hurt when they bail me out. I'm gonna be feeling it if I fight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit over here.
Yeah, we don't see that in cross country or track. It's we don't see none of that yet.
No. So. I mean, we shouldn't even be seeing it in soccer, but we do. I mean, you see it in baseball. Baseball is like one of the worst sports, but
yeah. I probably laughed.
But
start talking shit just to be in it. If I was,
but back to the show. There's some. I mean, Xbox is doing pretty good. I like some of the presentations they're doing. I mean, obviously, E-Day looks good. I don't want to see any more E-Day. I think they're kind of putting the Marvel thing on it. And it's like, all right, I've seen enough of it. Don't want to see anymore. And I'm the same way with Fable too. Like, I don't want to see any more Fable.
No, that's how I am too. When I already know that I'm in on a game, I don't need to see anymore. I know they're trying to like win over more people, but
I don't think you need to win anymore. Like, E-Day is going to be good. Like, I was telling somebody, I said E-Day, from what I've seen, I'm still convinced that Microsoft has the best UE5 developers out of video game development. Or at least they have the most experience. That game should be a game of the year contender if it runs well and everything else is good.
Killy won't let that happen.
But it'll probably get like an 85 or an 86 when it probably should be a 92 or 93 because it is what it is.
Dude. Okay. If you watch the show, I watched it on the replay so I can skip all the bullshit parts, especially with Keeley, because I can't stand looking at that guy.
I only watched the Xbox stuff. I didn't watch the first night.
Dude.
I heard it was like, oh, you think he went to full Botox or something?
I think so. He did something. He looks, I don't know, he looks like one of those
he's a Cali guy and he's getting up there in age. I mean, what is he, late 30s?
No.
Was he?
I think he's 40 something.
I mean,
he's been around for a long time. Let's see.
I mean,
it's like Geoff Keighley.
Yeah, I think you're right. He is. Oh, he's 48. He's older than me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's the Cali guy, and if he wants to stay young, I don't believe in that. I think you should learn how to age.
Dude, I feel the same way.
I mean, I mean, I don't know. I don't.
What I don't get is like
I don't like. I tell my wife, like, because my wife likes to, she wants to do stuff and all that. I'm like, please don't be like Jeff Bezos's wife, like Lauren Sanchez,
like always smiling, like just.
Dude, she looks like she's got duck lips, man. Like it's terrible. Have you ever seen a picture of her? And by the way, I'm not. If you look at her like natural pictures before she started doing this stuff, beautiful woman.
They all look good before all that crap.
Beautiful woman. But like I saw her wedding pictures and she's got like she's what, 50 something, pushing 60, because Bezos is in his 60s, so I think she's like 10 or 15 years younger than him, so she's got to be in her mid 50s at least. And I saw her wedding. She had her wedding dress on, right? And it's a beautiful dress. The problem is like her waist is about as round as my knee, and it's like it doesn't even go with the rest of her body. It looks like someone took a vacuum cleaner and sucked the middle half of our middle section of her body, and it's like that doesn't even look healthy. And people are like, "Oh, you're just typecasting." No, dude, she's typecasting because some society has made that look presentable, and I'm looking at it as a 47-year-old man who's relatively in her age range. She's a little bit older than me, but and I'm looking at it and I'm like, that doesn't look healthy. It doesn't look good. And my wife is, typical woman, Latina, that wants to look young forever. And I'm like, that's fine, but it's inevitable. You're getting old, and the best ones are the able.
She's 8 years younger than me, and she does it, and I make fun of her every chance.
Yeah, it's first of all, it's a lot of work. I don't know why you want to do all that. Second of all, like, I tell her, I'm like, I still find my wife attractive. You still doing it for me, honey. I don't know why you going and maybe that doesn't matter anymore. I don't know, but I mean, it's like I just don't. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Keely's same boat. He's a Cali guy, and that's what they do.
Yes,
I mean, not that I can talk, because Dallas.
Well, they have their shares. Yeah.
DFW. Look, dude. I mean, you can't be. I don't know if you could be a woman in North Texas and not have a boob job. I mean, like the boob jobs is like we're like I think the boob job came from us. Like, I mean, that's just big hair and. I mean, not big hair anymore, but used to be big hair and big boobs. That's used to be. But
you can't say anything about the big hair. That's not done anymore. I mean, there's some. You'll find them.
There might be some older Xers and boomers that still try to pull it off, and it's like you're about 30, 40 years too late on that one, dude.
Hi, darling, and like this big old thing.
Speaking of, man, this week's kind of sucked. Dolly Parton that one stung, but
dude, I thought.
Peter Cullen today.
I thought Curry was like passed away years ago.
No, he had a major stroke like 10, 12 years ago. He hasn't been acting, but yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
But Peter Cullen dying was like, oh.
Yeah, I saw that too. And I didn't know he was Eeyore.
I didn't know that either. And I didn't know he was the fat rat on Rescue Rangers. The pilot one.
Yeah,
he did that too. I didn't know that either. I knew he did a bunch of voices. I just didn't know the one voices. I mean, look, man,
it's iconic.
He's prime. I mean,
he's prime.
Okay,
that's it.
Yeah, I mean, and then they had, and then I guess Hasbro came out, and it came out like the day before, but somebody pulled a tweet and it showed like. The new box cover for the 40th anniversary,
they put his face.
And they showed the grayed out Optimus Prime on the table, and it's like, not good timing, dude, not good timing at all. It's like, I told Mom, I was like, Mom, that one stung. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he was 85, but
oh wow,
yeah. I mean,
I went to see Spider-Man.
But I said the same thing with who was I think his name is Ray, the one that did Starstream and Cobra Commander. When he passed, I was like, oh, that sucked too, because that's another one that was like, and I knew it when I was a kid because I remember watching G.I. Joe. I'm like, that's Starscream, man, and I'm like, I had to go like look it up, and I'm like, yeah, it's the same guy. But even that dude was a legend, and like now all of the childhood voices are disappearing.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But so the first night wasn't that good according to you?
I didn't like it. It didn't have the usual like the bang like with games and stuff like that.
There wasn't that one more thing?
Nah, they didn't feel like it. Like, I don't like the show overall because of Keeley. Like, I don't like him presenting. Right? His robotic and his his celebration of anything Sony is annoying. So that's why
his talent is probably on the other side of the camera more than it is being host.
it's just I can't stand his presentation. I just can't.
He's too schmarmy.
And and so, but as I watch him, I mean, as I fast forward through, you know, the talking crap and everything, when it comes to the games itself, like they're like the games that like really pop, like, dude, that really left an impression, right? And
yeah,
and this time to me, it just didn't feel that way. Like nothing was like a knockout or anything like that. So
I think all the games, I mean, I think all the heavy hitters have been announced and they've been shown. Like too. I don't, you know, E-Day, Modern Warfare 4, GTA 6, Wolverine, even though probably out of all those games, well, no, Wolverine may oversell you. I don't know. Maybe because of Game Pass, but would Wolverine sell more copies than E-Day? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe so now that it's not going to be on PlayStation. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't. That's a good. I mean, what sells more copies, E-Day or Wolverine? I know it ain't selling Modern Warfare 4, and it ain't selling more than GTA 6. So, but yeah, I mean, I want to go to that show though. That show looks cool. Like, and I agree with you because I was telling Sick when you posted that this is what QuakeCon used to look like. The last time I went to QuakeCon, which was like 20 years ago, that's what it looked like. Or at
so
least
everything I was saying, you already said it to him.
I was saying it was uncanny. It was like basically like half the stuff you were posted on there. I was saying to Sick like the E-Day develop video.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, no one gives a rip about this. Like, this is not the right time.
Oh, the talking and everything.
It was the behind the scenes. Yeah, it was the talking of. It was the tech behind, you know, how they have their own verbiage for ray tracing and all
buzzwords.
That.
Oh, I was getting sick of it.
It was like, why are we showing this here? Like, this is something you show in like Xbox Wire or something like that. Yes. Like, I'm not saying that there's people that wouldn't be interested. There are, and I would watch.
But if it was
like
I could
watch that on the side, but I don't want that in the middle of a presentation. Like you're getting to the technical jargon. Like know the audience in the room. Most of your audience could give a rip. They just want to know if it works. You know, they don't want to know. It's like this. You don't want to know how the sausage.
What were they saying? Like mega polygon? I don't know what they were saying.
Something like that. It was just fancy code word for ray tracing.
Is this a new teraflop thing? It's like,
and then they did the puddle. Look at the puddle. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. Like, no, that's like, and I was telling Sick, I'm like. I phased it. I phased out. I was looking at something else. I think I was looking at the reactions on Twitter when this happened because I was like Sick. I'm not like if I was by myself and I could watch this, I would, but not. This is not the time or the place.
When it gets like that. Like let's focus and 400 times zoom into this blade of grass.
Right.
Well, really? Is that what we're going to actually do in a game?
And I'm sure it's cool, and I'm sure like you know there are people that are interested in that. I just didn't think the majority for that. You got to know the audience in your room, right? And that isn't the audience that I would do that to. I feel like it was just mostly filler.
It's the same thing every year, though. That's the thing.
It was mostly the filler. And then they gave a lot of time to the third party, especially the Japanese that needed the interpreter. After a while, you kind of lose like, okay. I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of happy that they're allowing as much time to celebrate games and letting people talk about their product. I'm happy with that. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, like you guys are spending just as much time on this game as, you know, that some game that came out of Japan that, as Modern Warfare 4, it's like it's kind of surprising. So
Sick is like they didn't do that single blade of grass. It's an example. They've done it before.
No, they didn't do it like that. But it was just a lot of the technical talk. I'm like,
but they've done that before.
Xbox Wire, that's the perfect place for that. And then Sick was telling me they did splice that video, and then you can go watch it. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know.
It's a breakout room discussion, you know? You want to talk about that? It has
I
its
mean,
own.
this is the time where I go and I fill up. You know, I go get something to drink and go to the bathroom. Then, if that's the way you're going to do it,
and get me a
exactly.
number one
Like, I mean, well, yeah, that thing was about as long. You could probably go to Whataburger and come back and not
even
miss
with the line
anything.
back up, I still come back and they're still talking.
It was pretty. It was like, and as a guy who's like, I don't want to see anymore because I feel like well, let me talk about this villain that's putting spikes in people's head. No. Let me learn about him when I play the game. I don't want to know.
Tell us more about the main villain. Like, no.
Like Marvel is like I don't need to see another Doomsday. Do not like. I don't need 18 trailers on Doomsday. You're good. You're golden. You're going to make $1 billion.
Did I tell you I saw Spider-Man?
Did you finally?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
It's good. It's probably up there. It's probably up there in one of my favorites. I like it because it's kind of darker.
I didn't get the whole the end credit scene with the computer thing, whatever, the tracker. You remember that?
Oh, that's part of Secret Wars, dude.
Oh, is it?
The galaxies are merging together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So another Spider-Man is closer in space.
Oh.
Most likely Miles Morales, I'm guessing. I think they're going to bring him
in.
When
in this movie, and anybody who hasn't watched it, then that's on you. Anyways,
had a full month.
Yeah, they've had a full month.
Bringing Punisher in was great too, by the way.
Oh no, that was good. It wasn't too much, right?
No.
It wasn't too much Punisher.
And he's good. He's good too.
I actually don't like the guy.
You don't like the guy?
I don't like the actor.
Why? Because he's Italian?
No, he just...
Watch yourself. I'm Italian too, boy.
It seems like... I don't know. It's just something about him like rubs me the wrong way. It's just like, it seems so... I don't even know what word to use to... I don't like him. I've seen him ever since I first was introduced to him in The Walking Dead. And then I seen him in other movies, and it's just like... It's like, is he that
They
great?
need to do a better job of tying in the MCU with the Daredevil universe, because I actually like the Daredevil universe, so it was nice to see that they did that with Punisher.
Yeah.
Because I would like to see Spider-Man and Daredevil be together, because that's a good combination too that you don't see a lot of, but it's pretty cool when you do. So,
and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he was a good representation of Punisher.
Yeah.
Right. Even though I don't like the actor, because I've seen him in other movies, and it's just like
it's not paid for you to like him. He's paid for you to like the character. Right?
Yeah.
So
and no, he came off as a good. I mean,
the worst thing you could tell him is "I like you, but your acting sucks." I think he would rather have "I don't like you and your acting's great." So, I mean, I'm not speaking for him. I'm just saying if it was me, if I was him, I'd probably feel that way.
But it wasn't too much. Like he was just sprinkled just enough.
Yes.
In the movie that he didn't overtake the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like that it was a grown up darker Spider-Man. It wasn't kitty whoo, and he's older. I don't think he's got many movies left either. I think he may have like one or two, and then they're probably gonna.
This is the third one?
No, this is like his. I mean,
solo movie.
Solo movie is his third, but he's done like 7 appearances now. And he's only 30.
He doesn't freaking look like it.
He's 30 or 31, and he's done 7 because he did Civil War. He did the 3 Spider-Man movies. Endgame, and then damn it, what's the other one? Yeah, the 2. I keep forgetting the Infinity War. Yeah, he's done like 7 appearances.
So,
and I've read an article. Like, I guess he did an interview where they've already given him the plans of how they're going to send him off,
like an escape plan?
There's transition plans. I think they're going to bring. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring Miles Morales into the.
I think it'd be cool to bring Miles Morales.
It would. Well, I mean, first of all, if you read the 2016 Secret Wars in the comics, he's in there.
Yeah.
So
I thought
it would make sense
when he was speaking with that sergeant, that police, that detective during the movie. I thought one of the kids was going to be Miles Morales because of who she is, right?
Well, you have to be careful. Like they'll throw like Easter eggs in there, and you don't even realize it until later on. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. So I thought like her son was Miles until they named him. Like, okay, he's not Miles, right?
So my youngest son started watching the X-Men Fox movies to start preparing himself for Doomsday.
They're so good.
Yeah,
they're so good.
And so because he really doesn't know X-Men as well, and I'm like, oh, you got to get yourself acclimated to X-Men, dude. I mean, I'm an X-Men guy. Like people are like X-Men or Avengers, and I'm like, I'm X-Men, dude. I'm all the way X-Men. Like I mean, don't get me wrong,
Because
I like Avengers too, but
they're not like funny camp. It's always been like a serious.
X-Men. My favorite is Wolverine, and so I mean. It's going to be tough on September 15th when I don't buy that game.
I've always liked Storm now.
But when you put it on PC, Sony, I'll buy it.
With Halle Berry. Oh.
Yeah, we grew up on X-Men. There wasn't a lot of Avengers. But even then, I mean, X-Men is just much more grungier. It's just, they're not perfect. You know. It's kind of like it's like the comparison from Marvel and DC, right? Like DC is the grandiose of superheroes, the golden era, right? Like Superman is goody good, Batman is the heart and soul, and Wonder Woman is, but Marvel is the more realistic, like no one's perfect, like everybody's got faults.
And no cities make believe.
Yeah, no city. Yeah. But then that's how I feel about Avengers and X-Men, right? Like Avengers to me is a little more goody good than the X-Men. And even and people are like, really, with Tony Stark? Yeah, I understand Tony Stark's an alcoholic, all that. I get that. But it's much seedier on the X-Men side. So I'm on that side. I'm into the grungier, like half of the X-Men, even like half of the X-Men are messed up in the head. Let's just be honest. Like, I mean, they're just messed up, right? Cyclops is messed up.
Bad about my Storm.
No, but I'm just saying, like, X-Men is just, I just gravitate towards that more than I
didn't
do
like the punk rock Storm from, what was it? Apocalypse?
Yeah. That
was like, what a bad version. I didn't like it.
There's a new Storm. I saw her. She's beautiful. She didn't know name. I don't know her name, but they showed her on the stage. Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, like this is supposed to be like her. I'm a little nervous though because I think this is like her first major gig or something like this. Like she's just like fresh.
Well, that's
actor,
good
but,
though. I like when they have a no name.
Well, we'll see. And it depends on the acting chops. If she can handle it, then cool. Like Storm is a woman, man.
I mean, like even though Halle Berry was already known, I think she made an awesome.
No, Storm. But even like compared to the comic book, like Halle Berry was a strong Storm. Don't get me wrong, probably best of all time right now. But even she was a softer version of the Storm you see in the comic book. Storm in the comic book is like, you ain't messing with her.
Like I was saying the other day, we need her right now, man. Get rid of these 100
She had fun at 60, man. I was looking at her Twitter. I'm like, she's freaky. Like
she's what
out there? She's freaky, dude. At 60.
Oh my gosh!
Pay attention to her Twitter. You'll see what I'm talking about. She don't give a rip. When you get old enough, you don't care.
I don't need to follow her, man. Then
yeah,
I'm gonna start getting
she's still looking good, but it's like, dang, girl. But no, and by the way, she don't look like she got Botox out of the yin yang.
No,
she ages
the black don't crack, man. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so what were we? She never gave a rip. I think she did when she was younger. She really don't now, though.
No,
she never. She really don't now. I think when she was early in her career, she kind of did, but
well, they all do when they first start out, right? Because they want the roles, they want the money, and all that. And then
yeah, so he's watching the Fox. I think he saw X-Men, and then X2. I don't know if he's seen X3 yet. Although I did tell him, I'm like, they kind of gravitate. Like X3 is kind of more Wolverine than anything else. And then he saw Origins, and I'm like, I should have told you to not even watch that. Like
Origin? Oh yeah. No.
Wolverine or X-Men Wolverine
Wait.
like that's my shining example when a video game is better than the movie.
Is that the one with the? Which one was that one? Origins.
Still no, dude. She's with the guy. She's with the guy.
No,
Halle Berry's got
Origins was with.
She got a dude.
Was that the samurai like robot thing, or was it the ugly Deadpool?
That's the messed up Deadpool, dude.
Okay, yeah, I didn't like that one.
No, the video game is better. Even though the messed up Deadpool's in the video game, but the video like they didn't do like it wasn't a like the video game is not not a mere representation of the storyline in the video or in the.
Let me ask you this:
the movie.
That messed up Deadpool, was that even a thing in the comics, or is that something they just came up with?
I mean,
I didn't read the comics. I was never a comic guy.
So
I know characters.
I mean, there's elements of it, but it's not exactly like. I mean, obviously he was cancer ridden, he was sick, but no,
mouth stitches.
No. Let me. It's what I would call a Michael Bay Transformer moment. Okay, like there's elements of something, and then they just he like, where the hell did you go with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I mean, I thought Michael Bay Transformers was okay. Like the movies were okay. I thought the first one was the best, but because it's them introducing them,
it's the first
live
one,
action.
Yeah.
But then as he done more movies, I'm like, where the hell did you get that inspiration from, or something like that? Like the whole like what he did with Galvatron was just stupid. Like it's like. I mean, I still don't understand it to this day. You had Megatron. Prime does a number on Megatron. So he's beat the hell. He's dead, basically. You revive him into Galvatron. Okay. That I understand where you got that from. I mean, even though Unicron was the one that did it. And it wasn't a full revival. He was dying, but either way, I understand the inspiration. But then Galvatron looked dumb, and then all of a sudden, Galvatron he loses, or he's there, and then he's not there, and then all of a sudden, Megatron's back again. He's back in the new body. I'm like, where the hell? What happened to Galvatron? Like, what? Like, I don't understand it. Like, it's like Michael Bay left so many plot holes in his movies. I'm like, okay, like. Hasbro, y'all got to find a guy that knows the lore, you know. So he's catching up on X-Men, because I was telling him, I'm like, well, they're gonna get slaughtered in Doomsday, dude. I mean, that's just guarantee. So I mean, you might as well know who they are, you know.
So they're gonna have one movie all together and they're done.
I mean, Patrick Stewart isn't getting any younger.
No.
And I mean, they already announced the younger cast for the next movie. They ain't keeping around the Fox cast. And you got a cataclysmic event of Secret Wars where universes collide. Like, this is gonna be Transformers 1984 all over again. They're gonna like butcher like the old Spider-Man's gonna go like they're gonna slaughter her. I mean, this is gonna be like, you know, the same thing with when you saw like Wheeljack and Cup and all them and Ironhide laying on the ground like all blasted up by Megatron and them. It's like, what the heck is going on as a kid? I know all these guys that you have their toys and they're like just blowing them up in pieces. I was
so excited when I was a kid, and it's like,
Ironhide taking a shot direct in the direct head from Megatron.
Yeah, I got so excited when the movie came out. When I still like it sticks with you.
Because, and you know what the funny thing is because, and this is how you know the violence has gotten a little bit more advanced. Because my kid isn't bothered by it when he saw it.
Yeah.
But when we saw it, it was like,
what's the worst thing ever?
They just killed like half of my entire toy collection in like one scene. It's like it's tough for any like
minutes.
Yeah, it's like how? Like it totally shocked you, right? And
Yeah.
so
No.
so
Yes, it did.
I'm expecting like that kind of thing to happen with Doomsday. I think it's
No.
going to be because I mean, I'm looking at it this way. If it was me, that's exactly what I would do because I wanted to be like, no, Magneto gets blown to bits. Oh my, like Ian McKellen, like I mean, Patrick Stewart is. I mean, first of all, they kind of already did it with Patrick Stewart on the Doctor Strange movie, like killing him like that. But now they're really gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
I would do it like total
Not in
like.
the same movie. There's got to be a progression, or no?
I mean, this is the lead up to Secret Wars, and if you read, I would, get yourself a Marvel subscription for a month and read Secret Wars there's multiple Secret Wars. Read Secret Wars of 2016 because I think that's what they're going to do, or that's the closest thing. They may take bits from other Secret Wars, but I think 2016 is the one that they're going to do a lot of those things from. And dude, 80% of well, I mean, almost 99% of humanity dies in both universes, and there's only a handful of
I wonder if there's a
heroes and villains that survive.
There's got to be like multiple comics for that Secret Wars, right? I wonder if they consolidated like one big thick book.
I mean, yeah, they probably charge it like $200 for it. But
let's see if I can find it.
Get yourself a Marvel subscription for like $10. You probably get it for free on a trial Amazon, and then read it.
What is it? Oh, Secret Wars.
I think it's 2016. It's what they call God Doom, which they haven't used the term yet, but that's what it. I mean, when they have Thor coming out with his big giant,
1 of 9. So there's 9.
Yeah,
9.
And it's
9 books,
something like that. I think the ending's going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same premise, but it's going to be different characters involved. But yeah, it's a total reset. It's they know that they can't use the Fox cast because they're getting old. They know they can't keep paying the Avenger cast because they're getting more expensive, and they're also starting to get old. I mean, Robert Downey Jr., I mean, you already killed him off as Iron Man. He's now Doom. Yeah, I anticipate that this is going to be like a freaking slaughter fest. I'm going to be kind of disappointed if it's not, because I'm kind of like hyping myself up for it too. Well, I mean, on the other hand, I don't
another blip, but this time they're really gone.
I don't think it's going to be like Thanos, man. I think it's going to be like,
oh my god!
I think it's going to be
a complete set on eBay is near $600.
Yeah, it's probably the original ones. You might just get yourself you can get a subscription, like a trial for a month, and read them, and then cancel it or something. Like it'll give you the framework. But yeah, he goes by God Doom, and I think that's what they're gonna do, or at least that's where the major inspiration is coming from. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially because here's the other thing I like it that they're releasing it in December, because I used to from when I was a kid all the way through probably till I was about 30. In the last decade, it's kind of tailed off because movies has kind of tailed off in general. But I used to love going to Christmas Day or Christmas Eve and watching a movie. So having a December, that's gonna be kind of cool because it's kind of fun to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I didn't see any surprise games out of Gamescom.
Nope.
I'm not really shocked by the digital because I think that was leaked out way in advance and made more sense. The more I heard about it, I'm like, I think it's funny because you'll have some gamers that think, well, this is why they did it because of what happened, what PlayStation did. I'm like, no, they've been working on this for years.
They've had it since 2013. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to figure this thing out for years. I still think they're going to have a digital store where you're able to trade and sell digital, copies of games. I think eventually they'll do that too. And I think PlayStation, I mean, I don't know how Sick will argue with me on this, because they don't have the code on their disc. I get that, but I do think that PlayStation will come up with a way that is similar to do this with their games. I do think that because you can't do this with 360, and I think that's the reason why they made the announcement that they're re-releasing OG Xbox games, because they can't do this. But some of the tweets are kind of funny, because I saw one goes, one asked me, he goes, well, what happens? This is where I think gamers get they lose their expectations. Like the expectations just goes out the window. Unreal. Someone goes, so if we get Halo 7 on disc, can we run the disc on our Xbox Series X or Xbox One and get the digital code that way? First of all, I'm like, dude, Halo 7, we're not even at Halo 6.
You're already talking about Halo 7.
Like, I mean, Halo 7 is like a decade away. There isn't going to be a disc for Halo 7. I promise you that. There's probably not going to be any discs by then. Second of all, why, like, I wouldn't expect you to be able to do that. I don't know why you would. If you have a Helix, he's saying if they, I know why, because I said if Helix doesn't have an internal drive, can you take a physical Helix disc and put it on the Series X to get the digital license? And I'm like, I can't imagine. Like, why would they even go that way? Like you're describing a scenario that's like wouldn't even be common, and businesses are not going to spend money to do that. So I don't even know why. And even then, you're talking Halo 7. Halo 7 ain't going to be on a disc. I don't think Halo 6 is going to be on a disc either. So I mean, I mean, it's like some of these people are like, they're just, it's just their expectations are so out of whack. They want their cake and their ice cream too, and it's like and I will say this. I think I know my next series now, because after I finish up with Final Fantasy, I am going to work on Witcher, because I do have that on physical disc. And I'm getting a free upgrade. I got two. I have two physicals. I have two physical with 360, which I'm only like 4 or 5 achievements away from completing that game. I need to do another playthrough. But I have the Game of the Year edition for Witcher 3, and you're telling me you're giving me an update for free? Like, that was surprising. That was the one surprise, and it wasn't even announced on the Xbox version. CD Projekt Red is going all in on Witcher, which makes sense because they've been kind of quiet for a while. So, and I didn't think Cyberpunk was anywhere close. The new Cyberpunk's anywhere close to being done. I think that's going to be next gen, anyways. So, yeah, I may, because I have never finished Witcher 3. It's a completion that is not on my account.
I played it twice, dude. I played it the first time.
They're adding a new DLC, which I mean, Paris said, Paris made a suggestion that if this works out well, this may be a new trend where you may see them do DLCs of past games. And I'm like, I kind of hope that's true.
It all depends on successful games, though, not just any game.
Well, yeah, but I mean, let's say, let's put it out there. Let's say Bethesda decides to do a new Skyrim DLC.
Oh, people go nuts.
Yeah, I would too. Because, by the way, I mean, Bethesda's DLCs are usually pretty good anyways.
Yeah. No, I remember.
But let's say my thought process is true, and Obsidian and Bethesda are doing a new Vegas 2. And let's say they decide to do what Witcher 3 is doing, because the new DLC is the tie between Witcher 3 and Witcher 4, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's say Bethesda and Obsidian is working New Vegas 2, which Realist and I have been calling for months. That's what they're doing. Mama and Daddy getting back together and they're bringing back, New Vegas. So let's say they do New Vegas 2. What happens if they do a DLC for New Vegas and to tie in New Vegas and New Vegas 2?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for that. Like if it's a big enough game, it's got a good, big following, then yeah. Maybe Rockstar does that with a GTA DLC, which they haven't had a GTA DLC in a while. So
Witcher 3 I played twice. The first time I really had no idea what I was getting myself into. I don't know how I just picked it up one day on PlayStation.
You know what bothers me about Witcher, and it's my own fault. I have to get used to it, but because I play other games, it's the combat controls on Witcher throws me off. It's a little backwards to me.
Like I think it's what shoulder buttons is swing attack or something.
Yeah, it's a little off to me. I have to get used to it.
No,
and
it's true.
It's the same thing with like Witcher 2. It's a lot of rolling, a lot of dodging, and it's like, I mean, my spirit race would have to be a dwarf. Just go in with an axe and just swing until you get tired, dude. I'm not into rolling around and let's bring the hammer, So that takes some getting used to. Yeah, but in Crimson Desert, I'm the worst in combat because I'm taking Ghost like kind of like Crimson Desert. Yeah, but I'm terrible on the dodge. I Crimson Desert is like, how many potions can you drink to survive the fight? That's what it is. It's like I'm gonna bring 80 potions with me. Like if I could get away with using like 20 of them, that's a win. And then you're just healing yourself the entire time and swinging. But it does take some time to learn. But yeah, Witcher 3. But again, I mean, now you're adding another DLC to Witcher 3. Witcher 3 with its existing DLCs was what, 150-hour game if you're really going to play it like easy.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it's that long, then yeah, I can get used to playing. I can get used to the combat pretty quickly. But
no, it's good.
But yeah, it takes some getting used to. But yeah, I think I need to do. I think I got to get myself caught up on Witcher before 4 comes out.
Yeah. I played it first on PS4. I picked it up at random and I loved it and I finished it.
You're not. I mean, I wouldn't even consider you like you're not a real like big RPG player though, are you?
Depends what it is because I like Witcher. I like the Fallout games.
Yeah.
What's some other good ones out there? They're sort of RPGs.
I mean, you're not a big like Final Fantasy guy.
I've become, I wouldn't say a fan, like a huge fan. I mean, I don't follow it. I've always been intrigued and very interested and very impressed with the characters, the stories, the setting, the visuals, and all that.
Right.
But like the beginning, the first Final Fantasies where it's like the top down, kind of like Zelda like.
Yeah,
the
turn based.
Right.
The turn based.
Right. I never liked that. Right. And it doesn't have to do anything with the turn based. It's just the way it was presented. It's like I just didn't like it.
Well, you saw Resonance, right? That's coming out. That actually looks pretty cool, and it's an old school, Final Fantasy game, but it's like it's modern looking. It looks pretty cool. I'll have to add that to my.
My very first Final Fantasy game I ever played was 13.
13's good.
And I played it and I finished it, and I loved it. And since then I've been playing, like from 13 on, I've been playing it. Now, if they come out with 7 or something like that, then I'll go back and play it because they're coming out with something that looks like on the current gens, right?
Yeah. So it's funny you said that. So I'm about to finish 15 Pocket Edition, which is like the cartoon edition, right?
Yeah, see,
so I'm getting
I
myself.
won't play that. I'll play like the actual game from Xbox.
No. I'm gonna get in there. Like I wouldn't expect most players to play that either. That's like a side piece that Square Enix is doing.
Yeah.
But because I'm a fool and I said I'm gonna get all the achievements I can, I gotta play it. So so I'm almost done with it. It's like 95 achievements. I got 91 of them. But it's just Final Fantasy 15 in a kitty, whatever.
That kitty format.
I got this. I was telling Sick this earlier. I'm not down on 15 like a lot of people are. I'm assuming you played 15, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not down on 15 like a lot of people are. But I found I beat the base game of 15 12 years ago. So 2014, right? I'm getting myself reacclimated to the storyline playing this kitty version, which is the same storyline, just kitty version. And then I found myself at the last part of the game as disappointed, and I've forgotten how disappointed I was when I played 15 the first time. I think where 13 is funny that you mentioned 13, because I think 13 with Lightning, they got everything they could. They got every ounce of juice out of that character as they could with 13, right? Because they made 3 games, and the third one was all about Lightning, right?
Yeah.
So they squeezed that orange till there was nothing but pulp. 15 should have been 2 games, because if you remember right, and I've forgotten this, you'll play like 85-90% of the game, and it's Noctis, who's this boy king, and he's got a, kind of moody, but he's trying to get his powers, and
Oh, is that the one they were riding around like in an open top?
They're in cars, yeah.
I didn't like that one.
So
yeah,
here's I felt like there was potential there that they just gave up on, because I was telling Sick this today. I was like, I just realized how disappointed I was 12 years ago came back to me today, which tells me it's a problem. So you play like, and by the way, if you guys are if you're watching this and you're upset about the spoiler of Final Fantasy 15, go kick rocks. This sucker's 12 years old. So
16 I played back in 2025
or 15. 15. Yeah. 16 I haven't played yet. I'm looking forward to playing 16. 15 they're running around in the cars, right?
What's that one?
So you're playing 85-90% of this game, and the boy is a boy king, and he's trying to get his powers and all that, and he's trying to, sooner or later he's got to avenge his dad who died.
Yeah,
but then the last 10%, he gets sucked into this crystal. And basically the villain wins, right? And the world goes darkness, right? Like no daylight, it's all dark, monsters roaming the world. He's gone for 10 years. And he comes back out of the crystal. And this is now the boy's got a little shoestring beard, he looks a little bit older. And then you play the rest of the 10%. He meets up with his 3 friends again, and then they go back to the castle where his father was, and then you fight the antagonist, right? You fight the villain. I'm like, I'm just disappointed, because you're like, what the hell happened in the 10 years? Like, I played this boy king, you got me invested. How does this kid, get, how does he accept the fact that he's king, and he, how does he, evolve?
Yeah.
You put him in this crystal thing, the villain looks like he wins, the world goes to darkness, all of a sudden he comes back out, he meets his friends, which, by the way, how do you find your 4 friends 10 years later? I don't know, but you do. And yeah, exactly. So they rush through, the last bit is like fast forward, and then you don't know, like all of a sudden I'm now king. I've accepted myself as king. Well, what happened in the 10 years that the king, and it's just so, I find myself
15, and I gave up on it. I gave it. I
found myself back with like PTSD of the first time I played 15. So I'm like, okay. Now I haven't played the DLCs yet. Maybe the DLCs will help fill some of the gap. I doubt it, but I'm like,
the filler DLCs.
Yeah, well, I mean, and the reason why I feel strong now is because I've been playing them roughly in order, right? So I've played,
but they don't
10.
matter though, right?
No, they're not continuing stories,
Yeah.
but you still are going to compare how strong
Yeah.
the stories are, right? Like 13 is a continuation all through Lightning Returns, and 13 too, and
Lightning Returns, I haven't played it, but I do have
so
it digital.
yeah, basically I mean, it's not, it's the weakest of the three, right? But basically she comes back as the angel of death and she's saving souls, and then she turns on God at the end. So it's not as good as 13 and 13 2. And the 10 trilogies are very good as well. Well, let me rephrase that. 10-2 is 10-2 is, there's one of them that's like an all chick flick. It's like all right, you're pushing the girl thing way too much. I mean, like, instead of getting like armor sets, you're going around and looking for dress sets and stuff like that. And it's all, yeah, it's like they wanted to push girl power, and so I stomach through that one. So, but 10 is really good. 13 and 13-2 are really good. And I'm like, and then 15, I'm like, you should have just ended 15 with him getting sucked into crystal and the world goes in the dark and the villain wins. And then you can set up you set up 15-2, and then I think maybe they had that in the plans, but you could tell they really rushed that last bit. So I'm like, okay. So I found myself getting like a little bit of PTSD from when I played it 12 years ago, and like they left too much meat on the bone here. I like it's like Michael Bay Transformers all over again. It's like, what the hell happened here?
Yeah.
You know, so, and by the way, for a game like Final Fantasy, there shouldn't be plot holes like that. Like, there shouldn't be plot holes. Same thing I would expect for Witcher. I would not expect, a big gap of plot holes that you're like asking yourself, like, what, how, why,
in the hell?
Right.
What in the
hell? But yeah, anyways, I was talking to Sick about it. I was like, that kind of was really weird because I didn't remember much of the story.
Yeah.
Except that they try to do I do remember in the final fight they try to make him like the Matrix, where he's all dressed up in an all black suit. I'm like, yeah, ain't that Matrix kind of cool looking thing, but whatever. Good night, Sick. Good night, Sick.
He puts a dark hand up. Come on.
He always does that, man. That's him.
Come on, man.
So anyways, so yeah, I don't got much anything else. I was just rambling on about Final Fantasy 15 because I'm about as disappointed as I was.
I skipped that one. I didn't like it at all.
I'm looking for 16. Like, after I finish I'll finish this kiddie version of it, and then I'm gonna finish the DLCs and for 15, and then I'm gonna jump to 16. I'm looking forward to 16 because
16 I did finish.
Realist swears by 16. My buddy Bing loves 16.
And then I finished what's it called? Something Paradise.
Oh, Origins of Paradise?
Yeah. I played
I need your help on that. Do you have that game?
No, I don't have it, but I played it.
Oh.
Finished it.
So I have 2 achievements on there. I need a second player to get me.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do, because there's 2 achievements that are kind of tough, like with Gilgamesh, and I'm like, you asshole. That's the guy with all the arms and swords.
No, 15. And
by the way, that guy shows up in almost all the in most of the Final Fantasies. He's like that. He's like the Deadpool. He's like that break the fourth wall.
Yeah. And
he shows up out of nowhere.
No, 15 was annoying with the car, with that Cadillac or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I hated that.
15 is like the chill Final Fantasy. Let's chill. And it's like
voices,
total millennial.
It was like too royalty for me. Like, hi, let's go battle. Why don't we? And I'm like, dude. And everybody was doing that.
And what bothers me is what I hate about it. Like, I hate presentations or movies or books that have a decent villain, but you don't know how to use them. Like, I think the villain in 15 looks kind of cool. He's kind of like a jester type, like, but you don't. And now again, they have a DLC for the one character, so maybe we'll know more about him. But I should not. It should not be a mystery after I play the base game. Is my point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I should know more about the villain than I do. So I that's why I told Sick. I said I feel like, and I think he agreed with me. I said I feel like they just gave up on 15, and then I know, and the odds are I know at the time they launched 14 around the same time, and that 14 the MMO sucked royally, and then they took it off and they completely rebuilt it to the juggernaut that it is now. Like, it's really good now.
Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah, it's still one of my favorite MMOs I ever played. But yeah, I'm almost done with the 15, and then every time I think I'm getting closer, then they add another game. It's like, oh, they always do that. Yeah, because I still have to do 7's remakes.
Yep, I did that one too.
And I have to do tactics.
I didn't do
that. Which tactics
7 was
isn't
good.
bad.
7 was good.
Oh, the remakes are 7? Yeah.
Remake. I played that one.
It just takes a long time. I know it's going to take a long time to do. So it does. But anyways, man, I don't have anything else.
Me neither. So let's end it here. It was good. Yep. Got some added games to my list, which I'll probably never get to, but
the games that we will play on our deathbed.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's just a lot.
Well, on our discs.
Yeah,
that'll be fading to dust.
Mm-hmm. It's all warped. I can't put it in my drive. Yeah. Good thing I got the digital version.
I lived back then when they put them on them discs.
What the disc, Grandpa? Oh, let me tell you all about it, son.
Dude, let me tell you about the disc wars. Let me tell you about them back then. Let me tell you, man, when they were really upset when they got rid of them discs.
We were transitioning over to digital, and there was a whole group of people having an outcry over going to digital.
Yeah, even though we'd scratch those discs half the time and they didn't work after they were scratched, but damn it, we still want them discs.
You had to insert this to a drive? What's that Back to the Future scene? It's like, you got to use your hands when it was trying to teach them how to play.
What is this hard drive shit? Really? You have a hard drive? What? Y'all still use hard drives?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Oh no. Okay, we're old here. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Good night to everybody. Next week, if there's anything on, and then game on. Bye. Peace.
All right, later.
Grandpa.